So like,
Very fuzzy.
with that many teams, do they play weekday games too?
Yep.
Do we have to go that
It's
far?
all throughout the week.
Yep. Okay, I guess we gotta straighten up.
All right, call to order. Roll call and establish quorum.
Dustin?
Yes.
Courtney's absent. Ashley?
Yes.
Jody?
Here?
Emily?
Yes.
Kayon's absent. And Chris?
Here. 2, consideration and action on consent agenda, minutes from April 2nd, 2025, regular meeting.
I make a motion to approve the minutes.
I second that.
One second. Forgot my note sheet, so. All right, Dustin?
Yes.
Ashley?
Yes.
Jody?
Yes.
Emily?
Yes.
Chris?
3, discussion of possible action on items removed from the consent agenda. 4, consideration and discussion regarding spring sports leagues.
Okay, just a little update. Season ends June 1st. End of season tournament, everything's done. When that takes place, we are going straight into adult softball. But as far as all that, I will have, I believe, 8U baseball end of season tournament in Perkins and 12U baseball end of season tournament in Perkins. Guthrie's doing all the softball, and Cash is doing 10U baseball. Other than that, that's just kind of where we're at for the wrapping up the the season.
Are the fields flooded out? Are the fields flooded?
One softball field and the north baseball field. I mean, other than that, everything's good.
Do you know how many teams are going possibly to state baseball, softball?
For regional, well, for the end of season tournament, in 8U, I have 2 from Perkins going, 8U, 4 10U, 2 12U, that's baseball. Softball, I believe it's everybody in softball is gonna go to the end of season tournament, which is 3 8U softball teams, 1 10U softball team, and 3 12U softball teams.
Are they taking, they take 2 from regional and
Depending on the number
an
of
optional third, right?
teams.
Like,
Right.
to go to regional.
Yeah. You get 1 automatic bid for every 4 teams in your league. In 8U baseball, I think, or 8U baseball, I think we have like 8 teams, so there'll be 2 teams from our league going. There'll be 2 teams for 10U, I think 2 teams for 12U baseball. Going to regionals. Softball automatically gets a bid to state if they want to go.
Nice.
Anything else?
For me.
5, consideration and discussion regarding the Parks and Recreation mural contest.
Peters Park, I believe is done.
Last she said was she's hoping the 8th, so tomorrow for the other one, but I'm like, we have a week of school left, so.
That's kind of where
With the rain and stuff.
we're at the mercy of the art teacher.
Because they'll plan a day and then if the rain messes with it, then and the buses have all been used for field trips and it's just been.
Yeah. So that's kind of the update on that.
They're having trouble with when it raining and them trying to rebook with the.
Are we allowed to say something else in regard as long as it has to do with that? So if it comes down to it and we run out of the school year and she can't get to it, Are we allowed to just put it out there? Would somebody be willing to volunteer to paint? Okay, that's what I was gonna say, if it comes down to it. Okay.
6, consideration, discussion, and possible action to host a movie in the park event.
Have you guys done this before?
Yes.
For the last 3 years.
We did
We did a Halloween one,
Hocus
we did a
pocus.
summer.
yeah, and then we did one at the end of the end of the school year, or right at, with all the rain and everything,
Last year, Sandlot.
Sandlot. And if we want to do another one this year, we can go ahead and start getting the committee planning, stuff like that, and work on a movie, and I'll get everything else lined up, and we just need to get stuff nailed down on. Because our DJ's stuff is filling up quick.
Are you thinking early summer or late summer?
I don't know, that's kind of where we're at.
I think last year, didn't you do it like to kick off the summer, right? at
The
end
year
of the-
before we did. Last year we did
We did a Halloween.
yeah.
Oh, gotcha.
Because we couldn't get it in.
We couldn't get the DJ or the weather, the
It
weather.
was like the weather. That's
Yeah, the weather last year, the tornadoes and everything else, the winds, and we kept having to move it back and keep moving it back. So, I mean, if we want to shoot for a date or something like that, or whatever.
Are you guys interested in it?
I'll help. I don't know how we did anything before, but I'm happy to help.
I think Trent, we set a date, or a couple dates or whatever, to shoot for, and then he got with the DJ, see what was open, and then what movies he's licensed to do.
Actually, I buy the license.
There's some baseball ones again.
Well, I talked to Courtney about it. I said, movie in the park, is there anything? She said Minecraft. Apparently Minecraft's a huge,
Big thing right
It is a
now.
big thing.
Yeah.
That'd have to be later in the summer then, because that just came out semi-recently.
yeah.
Yeah.
Unless you can get a newer movie, I don't know.
I don't watch movies, so.
I mean, it came out within the last like month, so it's relatively new.
So,
Be able to get that.
I mean,
So,
trying to think. So,
we're used to the committee first.
Well,
that's the
you
next.
could just you could just on this item vote, the action could be to host one. If you want to choose dates, you can, you don't have to, and then you guys could go to the next item and pick a committee, and then you don't have to do everything in the, unless you want to.
I make a motion to host the movie in the park event here in Perkins.
I second that. Emily, that was your second.
yeah.
Dustin?
Yes.
Ashley?
Yes.
Jody? Yes. Emily? Yes. Chris?
Yes.
Seven, consideration, discussion, and possible action to appoint a chair/coordinator for a movie in the park event. Anyone like to coordinate or chair this?
Like I said, I'm happy to help. I don't know how any of it worked last year.
I appoint Kay on. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, the people that aren't here.
If you want a chair, I'll help you. I mean,
Okay.
yeah, whoever.
I'll help whoever too. I was like, I just
Okay.
sound pretty good about help.
Yeah.
We're pretty good about helping. So if someone wants to head it up, I'm not like
The easiest,
time. If
the nice thing about it
to do.
is you all talk about it, get the movie figured out, and I do all the work.
I was like, oh,
That's all, I mean, honestly, that's, it's.
We just get it, sorry if we've already skipped this part, so we just get a DJ and he basically does it all?
Yes,
Oh,
We'll
well,
play it.
sign me up.
Easy then.
yeah.
Check mark.
We'll decide like
You guys decide a date.
a date, the movie,
Yeah, yeah.
and like what we want to have there, like popcorn
So
and
if we want to
whatnot.
put it on, if we want to put it on next month, like the exact date,
Yeah, sure.
then,
Yes.
then we can,
We can kick it around in the meantime and then.
and we can pick like if we want food trucks, if we want
Yeah. Cool.
If we do food trucks, I would almost say we charge a percentage. It's just me.
For sure.
They make a lot of money off of stuff like that.
Yeah, so we have options of things we can kind of do, Adam.
Cool.
So we'll table that discussion for June.
The chair coordinator discussion, because that's what we're on.
No, what, I make a motion to appoint Chris for.
Okay.
I second that.
Dustin?
Yes.
Ashley?
Yes.
Jody?
Yes.
Emily?
Yes.
And Chris?
Yes.
We will table the discussion on dates for the next meeting. 8, consideration, discussion, and possible action regarding a possible league change for spring sports leagues.
Okay, I put that on last week after a coaches meeting I had Sunday night. I was gonna bring a bunch of notes in here and stuff, but the situation has righted itself. So as of right now, no discussion, no, nothing on any of that.
It's right against my favor.
That's it. Somebody needs to make a motion to adjourn.
No, we have the 9, we have 9.
New business under the opening.
Lower down.
This item is
Trying to beat my time.
is authorized only for matters not known about or which could have been reasonably foreseen prior to the time of posting the agenda or any revised agenda. 10, adjourn.
I make a motion to adjourn.
I second that.
You guys are so happy to do that.
It's been a very long day.
Dustin?
Yes.
Ashley? Yes. Jody?
Yes.
Emily?
Yes. I have a question. Am I allowed to ask a question?